You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Right. Let me ask you this. I know you said you gave Lux the second and the third round in his battle versus Rum Nitty.
I gave him the first, second, and the third.
Oh, I thought you said you gave him.
No, I just said he lost the first at 1-3-0.
He lost.
Yeah, because he didn't lose the first.
Oh, shit.
He didn't lose the first. It was an illusion. That's what I tell niggas.
So
Do you know how incredible that is to do?
Yeah.
Let me break it down. What that is. That means you have an empty verse, right? Say you have a shell of a verse, and then you fill that verse with substance with the verse after that verse, and then that verse gets filled with substance from the next verse after that. So it pours. It's domino effect on the verses, right? But it's like the staircase that go, you know, the illusion staircase that go down, because it go the way the first, the second, the third, it goes in order. But once you hear the third, then the first becomes that much more potent. Then when you hear the second, then the third becomes that much more important. Then when you hear the third, the first becomes that much more important.
Because it's all connected.
Everything is connected. It's interweaved.
And you're the same way too.
Yeah,
different style, but the same same way.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
The same philosophy.
Yeah.
The same philosophy. So Lux didn't lose the first round at all. I just, that for anyone, once again, that was a joke. That was, I think Lux. I really think Lux beat the dog shit out of Rum Nitty.
So, because I was gonna ask next, was that a gentleman's 30 or a dirty 30?
That was a dirty 30.
A dirty 30.
Yeah, that was a dirty 30. Like I said, like Rum had hot lines, but he was on the road. Like he was fighting. He was done.
So
you know how Floyd beat niggas up, right? Lux might not Javante a nigga, right? I don't Javante like right, but nigga just beat a nigga up and nobody. And then you look and then nigga really he got touched a little, boom, might have got hit, but the defense is crazy. Everything is, so it's one of those. Floyd like Lux, it ain't gonna be a cold knockout. He just gonna outclass, outbox. It's just gonna look bad. Like it's gonna be like, damn, he's making a fool of you. You getting made a fool of out there. Lux made a fool of him.
Scale of 1 to 10. How good was Nitty?
10.
If you didn't say 10, I was gonna ask you, can you give a man a 10 and still say he lost the battle? Why'd you give him a 10?
He was a 10.
Okay.
He was battling Lux. I give his character, in battle rap character, a 10. So that means that I know for a fact he knew who he was battling. He knew the moment. He came with what he came with. He had mad shit.
Okay.
That don't just because Lux is on that caliber, that scale. He's godly. You understand? Mortals can't do nothing with nothing godly. You understand that? Mortals among other mortal men, you can have kings among mortal men.
He said something about, he said a line that was similar to that.
With the crown. With false teeth.
No, I'm talking about as far as like how like an alien can't show God something new or something
he said
like that.
A numerical.
Yeah.
He said alien can't. He said the numbers. He said some with the numbers I do burials. He said in the numbers. He said, but the alien could never show God a numerical.
And that's exactly what you was just explaining.
Right. Exactly.
Showing the difference is.
That was, yeah.
I'm glad you gave him his credit, though. That's good.
Who?
Nitty. Because to say that it was a dirty 30, some people would say, well, Nitty wasn't that good. That's why I have Lux winning. Right? So that's what I want to make sure.
Not the more intelligent fans. You know, the more like we have fans that are well versed in the sport by now.
Yes.
So they're intelligent enough to know that part of it, where a nigga could be phenomenally great, but another person could just be on another level.
And I say that, and I always use it. A battle, for example, is K-Shine versus Young Cannon. Young Cannon went crazy that night in Chicago, but Shine was so fucking great. He just won the battle, a 3-0, even though every round from Young Cannon was incredible.
Yeah.
So okay,
and those be the battles that I feel like when I ever 3-0 people, but those be my battles though. I feel like niggas be more incredible than they give them credit for. If you but it just looked like it might be boring because it was a 3-0. But in the end of the day, when I watch the battles back, I really only watch their rounds. I watch the other niggas' rounds against me. It's weird. I watch Solomon's rounds against me. I don't watch my rounds. I watch Lux's. I want to watch their craftsmanship too, because I hear what niggas don't hear.
Of course.
Yeah. So when they saying these raps,
an artist will see in a painting what me and you won't see. Yeah.
So that's how it go for me. Real rap.
3-0. You said you had Lux winning 3-0.
Yeah, man.
Now,
why not?
No. I'm just, I'm not knocking anybody.
Everybody tried to give Nitty the first, but and everybody, like I said, everybody tried to get Rock the first, and then.
But like you say, if you
then when you go back, oh my God, after that first is dangerous, man. His first, after you, I can't understand how anybody. Could see that battle and go back to and listen to the first after they heard the third. And
you're about to make me go look at it that way. I'm gonna go watch it back and look at it that way.
I'm doing backflips because it was brilliant. That shit is ingenious. That shit, think about that. Something don't hit until here. Now he poured everything from there, he made the puzzle fit. Boom. Oh, that's fire.
Comedians do that. They'll set you up at the beginning of their whole routine, and then by the end of the routine, they'll bring you back to that beginning. You be like, that's hilarious. So, works. But shout out, it was one for the culture, man. Yes, everybody loved that battle, man. So, we love when we have battles like that for the culture.
Yes, it was, man.
Yeah. It was,
we got one of those, that's, so far, that's battle of the year.
So far, that's what they say.
Yeah. Now I gotta win.
You gotta make it happen.
I gotta get Hitman.
First, you gotta make the battle happen.
Yeah. First, I gotta get Hitman. Then I gotta do my part because that shit was hard to be with Lux did.
First, you gotta get the battle. Then, then you gotta be what he did.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.